Hey everybody, hey, how's it going? How is it going? It's super bright in this room, isn't it? You'll get darker as time goes on, but how's everybody doing out there in the chat world? Hopefully everybody's doing well. I am. Hopefully you are, but we got a couple matches for you. Some last minute matches getting scheduled in. 3 matches today. fortnitePlayers of Blindfire, a partner organization. Go check them out. Versus Commitment Issues and You Don't Know Me versus Zero Gravity, another partner organization, and we'll end off with Golden Hour Esports versus Dare Clan and Auto Labs coming in already with the weird questions. In case you're wondering, Auto, how much do I weigh? I think I already answered this in front of you. I weigh 105 pounds. But why are you asking? Interesting question, my friend. But what's also interesting is the teams are playing, and what's so interesting about this schedule, we got two tier 2 2v2s, so many twos. Running off with the tier 1 3v3. And if any of you did see the announcements beforehand, just partnered with Moonrise Gaming, future Rocket League events. And I got that one out in one piece. That sounded nice. Yeah, but gonna be an amazing day. Obviously, feeling great, and hopefully these matches are great as well. Hopefully, we'll get a few more game 5s than what we're used to. I'm just going to be messaging one of the captains. I'm going to now... There we go. Oh, and a follow coming through. Thank you, Scoy, for the follow, and welcome to the Sporty stream. I saw you move in your chair, and you look like a... Okay, Urato. I don't know. Moving my chair, I look like a Make-A-Wish kid? What? No, I don't. You're saying I just look really skinny, in which case, yes, I do, but... What? Okay, let's not insult Make-A-Wish kids. On the stream, man. Yes, I am about as flimsy as a board. 2x4, obviously. And yeah, we are going to try something new as well. Scoy, let's have some good matches. Yeah, we will have some good matches here tonight, hopefully. But I should probably bring you guys to the head-to-head. Jimbo going, nah. Yeah, by the way, Auto Labs was an old teammate of mine. Emphasis on the old part. I'm a 1x4. That's a good insult, man. That's a good insult. But as I was saying... Oh, that's not the right one. That was earlier today. Here we go. Still loves me. Emphasis on old. Oh, Sloth. My goodness, man. Jimbo better win. Ooh. Man, Jimbo, you got some hard competition here. You got Sloth attacking you. How does that make you feel, Jimbo? Well, Scoy, thanks for the wave as well in Discord. You need to get that one through, didn't you? Again, thank you all so much for joining Blindfire Esports. Again, remember, I am partnered with your organization, so go check them out if you haven't already. Blindfire GG on Twitter, I believe. Yeah, there they are. Blindfire GG. Make sure to see them. But oh no, it's fine, man. I got the whole list up on my screen. Don't worry. I've listed every single one of the players, so it's not a problem, Auto. But thanks for letting me know you're gonna be playing with Samu. Wait, Daimisu has money on Jimbo throwing. Man, Jimbo, you got a lot of hard competition in front of you. My goodness, no one's gonna let you go, will they? You know, you guys are doing really well as a group of fans now because you're making me forget what I'm actually talking about. I'm gonna send out the info to both teams right now. There's Skoy, and then there's there you go. There's Shadow. And then while that's out, people did request to have my predictions be a little bit vote time to make predictions a little bit delayed. So we're gonna wait like an extra minute, let a few more people jump into the stream. Narato's got money on Jimbo peaking. You know what? That's some good encouragement. You guys are doing worse than the guy who's not even on your organization. You guys gotta be a little more confident in Jimbo. And I'm gonna move my mic closer because it probably sounds a little awkward. Is Jimbo flying on his buddy's back? Well, look, if he does do that stuff, make sure to send the video on Twitter, and I'll definitely show it on stream. We've seen him play. I mean, to be fair, that is right. As here, let's get the prediction going. The players are probably joining lobby any moment here. No, I hope you. Yeah, you guys love Jimbo. We all love Jimbo. Jimbo, one of the leading members on Blind Fire. As another follow coming through. Thank you, Daimizu, for the follow. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. This is just the first of 3 matches tonight. And, I mean, there's going to be a partnered organization in the first 2. Third one, we're going to have Golden Hour Esports back. They were supposed to play earlier today, but their other match and resulted in a forfeit, so you guys will not be able to see that, but... Oh, hey, Jimbo, how you doing? Yeah, vote is in. You guys better put your votes in. Wait a second. You're voting against Jimbo here. And you guys have no confidence in Jimbo. I mean, maybe you guys are voting for the other team. I don't know. I have no clue how it works in here. It's actually pretty well split here. About 50-50. But you know what? Maybe you guys have a really intelligent plan. You know what? Here's the thing: if he wins, obviously it's a win for you guys because he wins, and so your organization does better. But like, if he loses, you get some points. So you know what? Maybe it's a win-win. Maybe it's a win-win situation here for you guys. You guys are smart. As we are getting a message from Skoy, they're in the server. And with that said, go in game here. It's gonna take a second to load, but once it does, there he is. Shockalizer is live on Twitch. Nice one, Shock. Totally inconspicuous. Totally inconspicuous, Shockalizer. And guys, just to give you guys a heads up, Dimitri just told Fortnite player Dimitri, who is known as Shadow in Rocket League, just told us that Jimbo's falling late because he's using the bathroom. So, you know, Jimbo using the tactical shit. Using the tactical shit. The classic, of course. Just, you know, putting more pressure on commitment issues here. Oh, and there's Jimbo. Jimbo's in the lobby. He's vomiting due to the nerves. You guys will never let go, will you? Well, as long as you guys keep chatting like that, it's going to be great. They will join hopefully any moment now. But while that's happening, look at the votes right before we play. It's a literal 50-50 split. Oh my. You guys are doing well. And here we go. Game 1 of this best of 5. Who will start their season off better? Will it be Blind Fire's fortnitePlayers or the Commitment Issues squad? As both players playing on pretty fast here. It's going to be Tier 2, Tier 2, Tier 1. So very high level gameplay scheduled tonight, this Friday evening. And announcements soon to follow as well. You guys better be taking a look at that Twitter, because we will have an announcement later tonight. Cannot explain any further about what that is in that announcement, but trust me, you guys are going to be very excited when it does arrive. Pay attention, it'll be out in a few hours from now. And you guys will be very happy with it. Here comes Shadow. Shadow's shot will be saved away by Skoy. Skoy on the goal line. It's not it's easy to feel very nervous. See a lot of players at the lower ranks hesitate to make those saves. Skoy jumps up for it immediately. As both Blindfire, Fortnite players ran the ball into each other. That's what they wanted, and here comes Shakalizer. Down for Skoy. Skoy's gotta be careful here. Shadow was already on top of that, and now going mid for Jimbo. Oh, and Jimbo misses the net. Jimbo misses, and a wide open net is right in front of him, point blank. You couldn't miss it, but yet somehow he did. It's like he tried to do it blindfolded. And yeah, another touch from Jimbo here. And the Fortnite players, that's the second time this game that one of them has cut off the other from a very easy clear. I think both times it's been Jimbo doing the cutting. You need to get that communication in check. They want to see themselves succeed in the future. Here comes Jimbo for a solo play. We know this is tier 2. We know they have what it takes. A flip reset. Bumps out Shakalizer and Skoy with the save. And Shadow follow through is nowhere to be seen. Jimbo pinches upfield. Shakalizer will be getting a save for that one. And now, time given to commitment issues. As now they go 2-on-1. Skoy up for Shakalizer. And Shadow gets the clear. So far, both teams, a lot of offense, but very poor execution. Haven't seen them really put through the chances that they want to put in. Maybe they're just trying a little too much here. A little too much flashy. Both teams have been trying to do some pretty insanely mechanical things, and you know, sometimes it's best whenever those mechanical things don't work to fall back on the basics. And this one up for Shadow. He's gonna get the clear long. His shot will not surprise Skoy. Cougar. Sorry, Jimbo. Flip reset on target. Shakalizer with the save. Jimbo here again. Mechanic here. Forgoing the selfless team pass, instead going for a solo play. Very confident in his mechanical ability to get that flip reset past the commitment issues team. It seems like commitment issues here. Also, trying to get a lot of dribble plays here. A lot of jukes here. Not very easy in a 1v2 situation to use ground play to beat both players. We haven't seen a lot of team plays from either of these teams. They haven't utilized both players. The best we've seen out of it has been from commitment issues, though. We've seen a couple times where one of the two players will go ahead for more bumps and demo plays. As you see there for score, manhandling Shadow out of the play, but again, no offense coming from it. When do both these teams start to use that second man in rotation? And that is now, but it will be from Fortnite players. Pass down from Jimbo, and Shadow will put that one into the back of the net. Great power there, and the bounce off the bar just makes it a little bit flashy. But again, right there, a pass play out of defense results in a goal. We need to see more of those team plays from either of these teams if they want to take this series and control the pressure. Here comes Jimbo, down for Shadow, and that's another solo play. But again, the passing plays here. Jimbo utilizing the help of his teammate. We do see in chat a little bit of profanity from Jimbo, but it is a team play once again that gets them a goal here. They need the Fortnite players here. We're seeing what works, and it's the team plays. It's utilizing both players on offense, not just one. The solo play will not do all the work for you. I think we've seen that very black and white here on what works, what doesn't. We've seen Jimbo go for multiple flip reset plays, but none of them have worked just yet. But whenever Shadow and Jimbo both get involved, that's when the goals start going in. Vexing Vertigo asking, can you say number? No, you know what? I will only say that if you. Yeah, I will say it for you. Why not? You know what? I can do a Chills impression. I'm not very good at it, because I have the most high-pitched voice. There's like 30-year-old casters in this league that have better impressions than me because they're 30 and they have bigger vocal cords. Yeah, I'll definitely do it in between the break. How's that sound, Vertigo? Shadow. Down for Jimbo, and time over here. Fortnite players will take game 1. And once they started noticing that they could use both players, get some passes going, This game started to change. Commitment issues, though, not out of it. They just haven't unlocked that key. And here we go. Here's my best Chills impression. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. How's it sound, guys? It probably doesn't sound that good. So I told you guys, I'm not very good with impressions. I have a very high-pitched voice. 7 out of 10. That's actually better than what I thought it would be. Like, no lie, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. Anyone there wondering... Anyone there from Blindfire, again, welcome to the stream. As I see this organization partnered with me. A great organization. Sloth is actually one of their admins, so... Actually one of their admins or leaders or whatever his role is. I don't remember exactly, but I'd call him an admin. Yeah, he's a great guy. Everybody should check out Blindfire. Again, on Twitter, BlindfireGG. You don't want to leave him behind here. I promise you, your experience in that server will be exceptional. And I can say, even though maybe you guys rat on his abilities, so far, all the communication I've had with Jimbo has been exceptional. He's been a great person to talk to on Blindfire, and you want to give him a lot of thanks for being able to get this match set up. As originally, I was planning to have just a 2 p.m. match, but today I got 3 different requests that I was able to get handled, and it's nice to see because 2 of them are from partnered organizations. So very happy to be casting again on Friday, and really kind of funny because the 2 p.m. match you won't see it on my Twitch anymore because one of the teams didn't show up. So this is really a blessing in disguise. Shadow. Again, Blindfire back to their usual bag of tricks. Solo plays, but creative solo plays. And that's going to be a goal. And again, the creativity here. Well, I haven't said that their solo plays have been great. This game especially, they've been able to mix it up extremely well. Jimbo slows down that aerial play. Instead of going for the quick play, instead goes for the dunk. And you can see it from him posturing to get that second touch in that challenge. The solo plays last game were very much not what you would expect from a tier 2 team. Not creative enough, but now with those passes, with those solo plays, and really, even though they did score from solo plays, that offense was created by team play and by chemistry. They just knew where each other was going to be at every moment, and they kept that high offense, that high energy gameplay up. They never looked back. Now they just need to hold this game. Last game was only separated by a single goal scored. That was... No, sorry, 2 goals scored. They do not want to let them get a goal back here, and that save from Shadow is going to be so helpful for them, keeping them in the lead. It was looking like a surefire goal, but he is there with a Herculean effort to keep the ball out of his net. Jimbo. For solo play, and Shadow's up there with him. I have absolutely no clue where the confidence comes from because they're only up by a single goal. They need to be a little more disciplined than that. And they do get punished. Shadow jumping up for a solo play with Jimbo. A bit risky to do that maneuver when you're only up by 1 goal in game 2. And that play results in a goal on the other end from Skoy. fortnitePlayers. That error on offense is not going to be the most helpful. But they still have pressure on offense. Another one where both players are jumping. And while I'm sure they're feeling very carefree, I would be a little bit worried for them. Skoy. Pass down to Shakalizer. Shakalizer misses the net entirely. And Shadow dribbles it downfield and will score in the empty net. An offense again from these teams. We saw a good offense at the start from the fortnitePlayers, but once again, a bit too much confidence in their abilities here. Not great. Sorry about that. My family just walked in, was asking, hey, what do you want for dinner? Hey, what do you want? If anybody can guess where I'm getting my dinner, I'll be very surprised. I'll give you guys a hint, though. Did you guys in chat? It's better than Subway. Its subs are better than Subway. If any of you know what I'm talking about, good for you. If not, I can give you guys another hint very soon. Great touch from Shadow on defense, but so precarious of a situation. Skoy gets another one, but this one, Shockalizer to pass it up. And yeah, no angle on that shot for him. Instead, using the much smarter play of just hitting it across the net. He knows Shadow's in an awkward position. Shadow doesn't have any boost, and Skoy is there to put it in. Tying this game up once again. Throwing it down for Shadow. And Shockalizer will get it clear. Here comes Skoy for Jimbo. Jimbo can't get the perfect touch. And sorry about that. My mic was muted for a short second, but we're back. Shadow through the back wall. Skoy there to get that touch. One goal will separate these teams, and at this moment, it's basically golden goal territory. With the final seconds coming off this clock, fortnitePlayers are on the offense, but not for long. Skoy will clear it down, and he went for a musty flick on that air dribble. Again, both teams are so confident in their offensive abilities here, but it's not how you get goals from these flashy mechanical plays. Instead, both teams need to be a little more disciplined, a little more controlled. And they need to be a little bit smarter with how they play. As Shiny Smalls coming in, Pink Roses is goated. Yes, Pink Roses is goated. Great guy. Seriously, when Golden Hour Esports got their match casted earlier this week, and even today, they came in like droves. They were just so supportive, but when it comes to this, Shadow will get the goal off of Jimbo's double tap pass, and that double tap, while it doesn't look all that menacing, it really was what separated this game. Shockalizer was initially going to challenge bet, but as soon as he saw Jimbo threaten the double tap, you knew a goal was coming in because Shadow was given a lot more space to shoot, and shoot he did, and he made sure to put that one in the back of the net. As Auto Labs here, looking like the smart one in the room here, as Fortnite up 2-0 this series. We'll be seeing another sweep to start off the IGL season for two different teams. One will be a lot happier than the other, though. Game 3, though, they need to get a win here if they want to complete that sweep. And for commitment issues, they need a win just to stay alive. Give me all channel points. They're called Sporty Points. Yes, I know, not a very creative name, but they're called Sporty Points. And no, I won't give it to you yet until they win. Because we've seen we haven't seen a reverse sweep on the stream yet, which is surprising. Since we're gonna have 16 matches in total. We've seen reverse sweeps on the stream before. But yeah, if they do win, we'll get you your channel points, Arado. How's the stream looking for everybody? How's the stream doing? Is it looking good? Hopefully all of you Blind Fire fans are currently happy with the outlook of the stream. Oh, and that one, starting off game 1, Jimbo down for Shadow. Shadow with the flip reset. Almost gets the dunk there too. Jimbo to the sidewall. Shadow very disappointed that he didn't get the goal that he wanted there, but again, still high mechanical offense from these guys on the fortnitePlayers. I take off my shirt for 20k points. No. I mean, if you spend those 20k points, we can talk about it after the stream what you want me to do. And Slav coming in with a bold prediction. Every Blind Fire team will make the playoffs. Well, I have to be unbiased on this stream, but you know, I do hope so. I do like Blind Fire, but again, I'm not biased. You know, whoever makes the playoffs definitely deserves it. After the stream, okay. Well, you know what? Just pay up those 20k points and we'll talk about it. Yes, it has to be within reason, Otto. So, I don't know if your request will be within reason. Again, that's why we talk about it. This one bouncing down, and Shockalizer! Sometimes patience is a virtue. And patience surely was the virtue here. Both players jumping extremely early, and Shadow now throwing Jimbo under the bus there for that whiff. And Shockalizer just has to wait and let the bounce go right to his bumper. Jimbo, the corner. fortnitePlayers, again, this high mechanical offense, well, it is useful. And it is actually working in so many different ways. Can't help but feel a little bit nervous for them. Because a lot of these plays they're going for are very low percentage plays. Sorry, yeah, high percentage plays, low percentage risks. Low risk, high reward. Need to be careful, but that one, 100% chance to go into the net. Shadow will get the goal. And the fortnitePlayers already back in it. As again we kick off. Oh, and a text comes through. Shadow looking for Jimbo as well, and there's the mechanics used correctly. Trying to get a passing play across, and I have no clue why Shadow feeling a bit mad after that, because Jimbo made the right decision not to challenge that. He had no chance of getting that goal. He was probably going to lose the challenge anyways. A right play there to pull off and let the other team have a little bit of pressure instead of giving up a goal that could be the winner of this game. Jimbo here going to go backwards. Faking that he was going to turn away for that challenge, now mixing it up again. That's what they've done so well here for the fortnitePlayers. That's why their high mechanical play, which usually doesn't work for most teams, is working this series. It's because they keep changing up what they go for. And it's just, you don't know what to expect from them. And sometimes they just utilize each other's like this. Passing plays to keep that ball in the orange half, and Shockalizer's whiff. I'm going to give more pressure, as I need to ask what decal Shockalizer is using. My goodness, that's pretty. Or you know, that might actually be a paint finish. Or whatever it is, I need to get that. My goodness. And then this one downfield, Shadow saved by Jimbo. Jimbo not letting Shadow take a lead here. It looks like Jimbo wants to take the goal for himself. Well, I do applaud him for his carefree attitude. They are still tied. And game differential is extremely important in the Indie Gaming League, so every goal matters. Jimbo pushing in the wrong time. And that's going to be a goal given to commitment issues, as Jimbo pushing out of his nets when the ball wasn't fully cleared. Finds himself facing the wrong direction to the play. That's a goal that will always go in that situation. Shadow. Passing field looking like, no, he doesn't get the perfect touch here. And Shockalizer back in. Drop down touch. Jimbo will be first to it. And a solo play for him. Flip reset. He's wanted to go for him. And a shot saved by Skoy. At the very last moment, he jumps in time for it. Now, commitment issues. On target. Jimbo with the save. And cleared the other way. fortnitePlayers, and that's a double commit. And an open net in front of him. Shockalizer, shakalaka boom, will get a goal and give his team a 2-goal lead, as both Jimbo and Shadow jump for the ball at the exact same time. Double commits, and now you think back to Jimbo's attempted goal steal. Was it really the right move now that his team is down by 2 goals? He might be a bit disappointed with that decision there, and now it's down by 3. The fortnitePlayers crumbling under the game 3 pressure. And Shadow there, just a really bad touch. Straight up in front of the net, not where he wants that one. He wants that to the sidewall, up for a potential solo play, but Shockalizer, when you make a bad touch, he pounces on it. And while the fortnitePlayers, well, I still have a ton of confidence in this team. You think maybe Game 3 was just kind of a game where they got overconfident, started to relax a little too much? Because now, commitment issues, posturing and setting themselves up for a chance for a reverse sweep. And yeah, Daimisu, your commitment issues team are. Your team is helping you out here. If your team is commitment issues. But you know, there's time still left. Last seconds just to see if they can get a goal. And well, if that's not a great way to explain what happened in this game, don't know exactly. Completely off the mark there from Shadow. And really, Fortnite players, a game that was in their hands, and they let it slip through their fingertips. They'll be looking to see if they can get back in Game 4. Commitment issues. Now finding themselves one step of the way there. We're gonna find out what that paint finish is. Because I really want to know what that paint finish is. It looks so good. So while we let them respond. Let's take a look at it. Is it called Marred Shard? Take a look. Is it called Marred Shard? It is Marred Shard. What a good looking paint finish. The decal and the rocket pass. It looks amazing. I really need to get that one. Yeah, after this series, I'll definitely take a look and see how to get that Marred Shard paint finish, or decal, actually, I think it is. Because that looks amazing. I actually really love that look. Chocolizer. Here's downfield, and he's taking it off of Jimbo here. Fortnite players definitely need to get a bit serious here in Game 4. They really can't afford another loss. Because if there is another one, they'll be finding themselves on Champions Field, and really, it's anybody's game on Champions Field. Is Jimbo solo play again, going for that flip reset? Hasn't been able to connect with it yet, but he's definitely looking closer and closer with every single attempt. As Rex and Vertigo seem the water break. So Vertigo, funny thing is, I actually don't have water. I'll get water as soon as this game's over, and I'll drink the whole thing on stream and then get more water. Is Jimbo down to the corner? That's taken away by Jimbo as well, taking the boost at the same time. Shadow off the post. Real close opportunity for the Fortnite players, and really in Game 3, they didn't lose by a lack of opportunities. They had ample time and ample chances to get a lead and keep it. Scam. No, I promise. I'll get the water as soon as possible. Do you want me to get the water now? Like, do you need me to get water that soon? Oh, what a shot from Skoy. A bit of a misexecuted play, but that won't mind him at all. As this one, a fake flick instead turns into a bump against Shadow, and Shadow moved out of the play, going to be scored by commitment issues. There's Jimbo. This one pinched to the corner. Again, blind fire. Fortnite players, they need to. They're really at a loss of words here. They started off this series incredibly well, but it seems like it's slowly escaping them here. And this might be their best chance to take it. But again, that's why they do have 2 lives instead of just 1. Commitment issues cannot afford a loss. Fortnite players can. Jimbo up for this one instead. A miscalculated aerial from him. And let Shadow go for it instead. Taking the boost, going upfield for a demo play. And Shadow jumping up with him! But all you need is the threat of a bump. And the net is open. Jimbo going after Skoy's car. Removes his challenge. And Chocolizer, he was trying to get back on defense, but he didn't have enough speed to catch up. And the Fortnite players tie this game up 1-1. Shadow now. First one to this ball. And so Skoy waits out his shot. Again, fortnitePlayers unrelenting with their challenges. They're not giving up this space easily. To get an inch out of them is like asking for a mile. But at times they do give you a time and area to use. Doesn't come at a free price, does it? Chocolizer. The back corner. And like he's gonna go and chase down Jimbo. He does. Jimbo still with the touch, but it's a bad one. It's in front of the net, and Skoy gifted another goal this game. And Jimbo once again caught in a situation we would most likely want to forget. An errant touch. A gift to Skoy, and he's going to say thank you very much. But it isn't Christmas just yet. You'll have to wait 2 splits for that. Skoy with the ball. To the sidewall, looking for a solo play. And once again, the fortnitePlayers in a situation where they need another goal. They really can't afford any more missteps. Shadow. A pass across to Jimbo was misexecuted, but Jimbo still on it, and Shadow blocks him. Another solo play that's completely wasted. And the fortnitePlayers, once again, seem to be their own worst enemy at times. But I mean, and it's not like commitment issues are outpaying them. The fortnitePlayers are being given time and space, and they're holding onto it very well. But it's the commitment issues. They're capitalizing on the mistakes that the fortnitePlayers are making. Just putting a grip on them, not letting fortnitePlayers really get anything for free. Here comes Shadow. Pass across the Skoy. Doesn't connect. Skoy with the ball. Catches it on his head. A flick on net. Shadow will get that clear. It was weak. And Jimbo removing the defense here. And Skoy. Oh, you had to jump over this, but Shakala is behind him. That's why you have 2 players on defense and not 1. Great play on defense, utilizing both players' abilities. And as first man, all you need to do is really force the player on the ball. You don't need to get the ball. You don't need to get the player. All you really need to do is to get them to not have the play that they want. And that's exactly how to defend, but that defense doesn't last for long. Jimbo here finally gets on the good flip reset pass, and Shadow will score. Once again, this game tied up. Both teams 1 goal away from winning this game, and for the Blindfire fortnitePlayers, again, the partnered organization, 1 goal away from starting off their IGL season 1-0. Jimbo, here's his chance to shine with the ball. We know where he wants it, and now the ball's in front. Chocolizer on target. Last seconds, and again another misplay, another overcommit. Where is Shadow on this play? But once again, fortnitePlayers, their own worst enemy here. What was Shadow thinking on that back wall? Again, a little too confident for them here. But they do go for the fake kickoff. The right play, but the ball drops. Game 4 over. Commitment issues. And while we have been ratting on the misplays from Blindfire fortnitePlayers, commitment issues has been playing exceptionally well. We cannot understate just what they've done. But now, tying the series up 2-2, and fortnitePlayers, we go to Champions Field for only the 2nd time this week. And we have a chance of a reverse sweep. To get your upside down brooms ready. As Daimusu getting the 5 points for the clock. I'll just tell him to. Here, I'll get the water as soon as the series is over. I know Vertigo got the water break. I'll get that. I'll get the water as soon as the series is over. Now we go to Game 5. Champions Field. No chances left for either squad. But for commitment issues, that's been the same story ever since Game 3. They've been running with very little margin for error. But they have succeeded And now it looks like they're just thriving in this environment. The ball going towards the net. Where is it gonna go in? Oh my goodness! Did Skoy just save that? No way, he just saved that one from going in. And you have to be kidding me if you're a Commitment Issues fan. Your chance to take the lead, and Skoy blocks it. But Chocolazer does score. The ×2 scam. Hey, Vertical, I'm sorry, man, okay? Again, Chocolazer will score this one. Skoy did save that first opportunity. But lucky for him, Chocolazer still on the ball, and he's going to give the early lead here to Commitment Issues. And for the Fortnite players, they get one back. Jimbo, no nonsense play there. Just put it on targets and watch the players miss. Power behind that one. Right through the middle of the net, right through the hearts of Commitment Issues. They're not broken down just yet. The game is only tied, and we haven't even been a full minute in. Chocolazer. We only get one back, and it's Shadow. Almost caught out of position, gun for boost, but comes back in time for the save. Here comes Jimbo. And he went for a high octane, high mechanical dribble. Doesn't work out in his favor. And anybody here supporting blind fire Fortnite players must be holding their breath, because it's not looking easy for them. Skoy brings it downfield. And look at this catch from the wall. Keeps it close to him. And what a flick as well. So much power behind the incoming challenge of Shadow. And now another lead here for Commitment Issues. A lead that they definitely have deserved. Now just looking to add one more to that tally. Skoy completely misses this ball. Instead, it's a back pass for Chocolazer. Not the right play. Chocolazer has no momentum on his side. You can see him backtracking to his net. Definitely is a bit dumbfounded on what he's supposed to do with the ball there. And is this one cleared away by Chocolazer? Grabs that 100 boost as well to get this shot. The power and the real placement is lacking there. Pass down from Jimbo. And Shadow wasn't there. Skoy with the chance. And he doesn't use it well. Another low shot that will not threaten the Fortnite players. As Skoy 58 at the back wall. Here comes Shadow. Beaten out by Chocolazer. A great aerial play from him. Absolutely dusts Shadow. And that will result in a goal. Skoy will score again. All from Chocolazer's beginning. And that hard clear. Catching Jimbo off guard. Catching Shadow off guard. Catching me off guard. Catching all of you off guard. And now with insurance halfway through the game, all they need to do is play solid defense, and this series will be theirs. Skoy again, beating out both players with speed here. Jimbo is back in time. Shot, saved by Jimbo. And another shot, cleared away by the Fortnite players. But now they definitely must be getting a bit desperate. But 2 minutes remaining, not a lot of time to get 2 goals. And again, it cannot be understated how confident the Fortnite players were in Game 3. Now on the brink of being defeated in Game 5. They went up 2 games, and that was because they played a disciplined game. A good, confident game, and in Game 3 they got carried away. We knew they were capable of it. We knew it was going to happen, but they let it get the better of them in Games 3 and 4, and now they're finding themselves on the back foot. As Commitment Issues here, just starting to put more pressure on them. 90 seconds remaining. Skoy with the ball. And again, no hate to any of you supporting the blind fire. Again, they are a partnered organization, but and it must be very, very disappointing to anybody watching supporting them. A reverse sweep, one of the worst ways to go in the Indie Gaming League, because you know that you're just one step away. The constant losses and the constant downer mentality that comes with it. And they desperately needed this goal. A bit of a break here as Chocolazer does whiff the ball in midair. Jimbo He's gonna take any goal he can get at this late stage of the game. Again, blind fire. Everybody on blind fire, holding their breath as this game coming down to its final moments. Passing field for Shadow. Shadow and another weak shot. He doesn't get enough power there. The pass was okay. It definitely had the potential to be better, but that shot really isn't going to challenge anybody on commitment issues. As Shadow gets the ball, but he also gets the boost, and the ball now pinched across field. And once again, the Fortnite players need to challenge high for this one. 30 seconds remaining, and as you can hear the announcer going, time running down. The Fortnite players are losing the Game 5 on the brink of a reverse sweep. Definitely something that they can't allow to happen. Skoy misses this clear. And for the Fortnite players, their final chance ahead of them. As soon as they bring that ball downfield, we know they have the capability of doing it. It's going to require one last-ditch effort to not get reverse swept. Pinched across the field. It will drop. Commitment issues. Reverse sweep. They will take it in Game 5. And again, Fortnite players here. A disappointing end. They were so confident in Game 3. And really, that series was in their hands, but when it came down to it, a great play from commitment issues here. Not letting the scenario beat them down. And GG's all around. A great win for commitment issues. But any of you cheering for commitment issues, don't leave just yet. What a time to drink. Oh yeah, I'll get it first, okay? Yeah, anybody here, don't leave just yet. We got an interview coming up very, very soon, but I'll be right back. You guys, and again, no hate to Fortnite players. I did kind of get a bit mean on them in that series, on the blind fire Fortnite players, but again, really a disappointing end for them. They were so close, but yet so far. Yeah, I'll be back in just a few moments. Hello, hey, Vertigo, this is for you. It's so cold. Oh my goodness, that's cold water. There we go. Drink the water for you. How do you feel now? Yeah, again, we'll get the players in for a short interview. No, I don't. I'm a terrible chugger. Yeah, soon. Yeah, we'll be getting that interview up very soon. Oh yeah, there's the Discord. Here you go, Skoy. Here's my Discord. Whoopsies, that's the wrong screen. What am I doing here? But again, how is everybody doing here? What a series, though. Seriously, cannot understate just how fun that series was. Again, we have an interview to do. As it's still not the right one. There you go. Which one do you want us in? Just go to the one that I'm in. Let's go to the one that I'm in. If you need to, you can. There's a check mark that you can click on. Might have to click on that. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the channel.
Hello.
How are you guys doing? How you guys feeling?
Oh, we're doing great after that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very crazy comeback from you guys there. A reverse sweep, but a reverse sweep all started from game one. I mean, that required the blind fire Fortnite players to take 2 games, and really what we saw from games 1 and 2 was you and them were both going for these high mechanical plays, really confident plays, and they were just doing it better than you in those first 2 games. What did you change to get that extra edge in game 3? And this one is, I should say, I probably will direct this towards Skoy.
Boy, go for it.
I mean, yeah, you saw I was kind of going for some mechanical stuff that I realized not gonna work. Took Shock was like, yeah, just play our game, and we changed up a little bit, and that's how we got the reverse.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did, and that was a good win, but, you know, again, that's also from game 3, and I do apologize for cutting you off, Shockalizer, for that, but yeah,
Oh, all good,
again,
man.
it was a
Your show.
no, it's your interview. Yeah, but anyways, as I was saying, like it was a very tough as nails series. I mean, after game 4, you guys must have been feeling super confident, Chocolizer, but still had one more game to go. You guys had to keep yourself in the mood. What do you guys do to keep that mentality running well, running high?
Well, we after the game 4, yeah, we were running high on adrenaline after that, and we both kind of were sitting there like, you know what, let's get an early lead and let's keep the pressure on them. So we just aimed to try to strike first and let it go from there.
Well, I mean, you guys did take advantage, and last question, I guess. You know, I'll send this last question to Skoy then. But again, a close win, and obviously a bit of a slow start for you guys in this IGL season. But you guys do go 1-0 up. What do you plan for the future in terms of your playstyle? Because obviously it didn't work at the start of the series, but afterwards you guys seem to find what clicks. What if you have any plans? Obviously, don't say anything if you don't feel comfortable. But what plans do you have for the future for you guys, and hopefully getting to the playoffs?
That was our first IGL like match in 2v2 tournament, so we just testing the waters a little bit, and find our rhythm. So we found it there in the last 3 games. We'll just keep it up from there.
Yeah, well, again, congratulations on your win for this week. A great start for your IGL seasons, but I do wanna say again, thank you guys so much for joining. But before you do go, we have a small tradition here. We're gonna have to get done a little quick because that series was so long that we're actually falling a little bit behind. But we still have time for shout outs. We're gonna start with Shockalizer. Shout outs, basically, you guys have a short amount of time to shout out anyone, anything, really anything, for helping you getting to this point and beyond.
Really, shout out to everyone in my channel right now who's been popping off during the whole match.
Yeah. Yeah, your channel has been very supportive. And Skoy, you are next, man.
Thank you for casting. Just
Mhm.
appreciate it. I'll go back through and watch the VOD for you. Go back and see how everything went. See it from your perspective. I see your chat too.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely, I'll watch the pod.
A lot of the chat were actually Blind Fire fans that were just like here because I'm partnered with them. But there's a lot of Blind Fire fans that just came in and were like, no. They all were like Jimbo's gonna lose, so it's pretty funny. But yeah, everybody was having some fun in chat. It was a great experience. And again, congratulations on your win. Hopefully you guys have an amazing evening.
You too. Thank you, Sporty.
Yeah, absolutely. That was Skoy and Shockalizer of the Blind Fire organization. As I do see everybody's now hanging out in the lobby in Blind Fire. It looks like poor old Jimbo, and is having a bit of a rough time, but seems like everything's good. Up. But again, as I'm saying again, we're not done just yet. A couple more matches ahead of us. Next one will be another tier 2 2v2 between You Don't Know Me and Zero Gravity. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Cluck cluck. Cluck 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 cluck. Errata Labs. Anyways, how's everybody doing? I just forgot the T in gravity that I did? I did. Thanks, man. But again, we are falling a little bit late. We're gonna send up that poll right away. Versus the other team is You Don't Know Me. So we have another 2v2 for all of you guys, and again, we are falling a little bit late. I'm gonna get the info out to both team captains as soon as possible. As where is it? As where is it? There's one. Yeah, sorry about this like lack of professionalism. That last match went so long that it took all that I actually completely forgot about everything. It's one. There's two. Now we're gonna get the poll open. And again, you guys should be able to vote for which team you think will win. But while we're doing that, we're gonna take a look at the schedule first. Again, this is our second match tonight. We have one more at 10:30 between Golden Esports and Dare Clan. And here's the head-to-head. Again, a 2v2, tier 2 2v2. We got Weirdo and Red King J versus Auto Labs and Samu. We just word that Siegel will not be playing tonight. So, one second. I'm gonna kind of close my door so you don't hear anything. There. There we go. Hopefully everybody's doing well. And again, you guys should be able to vote for who you think will win. As 1 second, I am trying to find someone. As again, hopefully everybody's having a good time. There we go. We teams that should be in the lobby now, but if they aren't, not a big deal. Hopefully we get them in, and yeah, I'm pretty relaxed right now because it's been a long weekend. I'm just here to have some fun, really. there we go. I'm waiting for the teams to join any moment. As, again, hopefully the voting... Let's see what the outcome is. Nobody voted! Oh, that's sad. Rider Labs, you could have voted for it. By the way, is anybody actually in the lobby? I'm gonna see if everybody is in the lobby. No response. Oh, someone said I think. Who is that? Well, if they think, then I think we're pretty good. And, again, we're just kind of relaxed around here. Everybody should be able to join the lobby now. Join in game. The best of 5. The same as always, as, You don't know me isn't here. Okay. Well then, we're gonna have to get the players notified because they are falling late. As again, we're gonna make sure we get those. We hopefully get the other team in. And we are messaging them on the match time. Hopefully, again, we do get everybody in the lobby. I do apologize for that. Looks like Weirdo is online. Hopefully he's doing okay. As yeah, we are still waiting obviously for them to join the lobby, but we do have time, and while that's happening, I'm gonna go back to the head-to-head, get a little more time on that, and again, we are still waiting for You Don't Know Me to join the lobby, but when they do, we'll be right there. Whoop, not the right one. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Again, they do have time to join the lobby, but we are just going to be waiting for them. All that happens. How's everybody doing in the chat? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. It's 9 Central? What? Oh my goodness. What? Oh no. Are we having time zone issues? Oh gosh. Okay, well. Looks like we do have an issue. Looks like the time zone looks like we've had some time zone issues. So, match was actually originally meant for 9 Central. Do apologize for that miscommunication, but it looks like we'll just have to let the stream wait for that match. That means we will be waiting, I guess, for that match to come any moment. But yeah, as soon as we get things confirmed. And while that's happening, again, we're going to get things sorted out. But as soon as we can get a... actually, we can leave the match now, I guess, because it's not going to happen right now. We'll just wait a little bit. We'll make sure that everybody's happy and everything's doing well. Again, we'll just have to make sure to check in and see what's going on to make sure that everybody is happy and we do find a solution. Again, I do apologize for that that delay, but we'll make sure we get things up and running as soon as possible. And we're going to make sure that everything is working and that we can get a time for this match. While that happens, I'm going to go for a short break. We'll see you guys soon. We'll be right back. Okay, quick update for everyone. The match between You Don't Know Me and Zero Gravity will be taking place in just 15 minutes from now, so we're gonna get that 5-minute countdown started very soon. Just stay in here, we'll get that match sorted out. And we'll get started at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll see you guys there. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hopefully, everybody is doing fine after that short break. But again, we got a match ahead of us. It'll be in about 10 minutes. We'll have You Don't Know Me versus Zero Gravity. Again, super sorry for that pause, that interruption. But finally, everything has been confirmed. The time is not going to be 9 EDT. It'll be 9:30. It'll be in about 10 minutes from now. And with that said, we're going to go to this page, the team page. Everybody just look, we got, again, Zero Gravity, another partnered organization here with us tonight. And again, hopefully we got a couple people here supporting each team as they are looking to take their first win of the season. Buffalo 2 is another 2s match we just recently saw a reverse sweep, and fun stat line, it's been a while since we've had our last reverse sweep. I would have to go back a pretty far amount of time to see when the last reverse sweep on stream happened, but it was a while ago. In fact, it was so long ago, I think it was back in the last IGL season where we saw one. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to take off my desktop sound. I'll see if I can find one. I know it was back during the best of 5s. So where is it? It is... Oh man, it's gonna be a long one. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. But yeah, I actually wouldn't know, but it's probably a long, long time ago. Where is it? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to find it. I'm not gonna be able to find the last time we had a reverse sweep on this channel, but I might be able to figure out when it happened. It wasn't then, but... But again, I don't know when it was, but it was a long time ago. But I might be able to find it. Yeah, I don't really know. You know, this is the kind of stuff I should know on my stream, but I don't actually have this stuff logged for me. But anyways, but yeah, the last time we had a reverse sweep on the channel was a couple months ago, I know. So it's great to see history being remade. But as that's happening, we're gonna get everything ready. In fact, hopefully those of you in chat that hopefully those of you in chat do start to get a bit vocal, because it is another best of 5 to see who will start off their season 1-0, or 1-0 actually. You know, a lot of teams. This is where the start of those undefeated seasons happen, which I guess is a little dumb sounding, but trust me, it makes sense when you hear it. But again, it's gonna take a little while. But again, I'm still looking to see when that last reverse sweep happened. But again, we'll find it. Okay, I'm committed to finding this now. Let's see if we can find it. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to find this. I might be able to, but you know, I might be able to find it. While it's happening, we're gonna get the prediction out for all of you. The info has already been sent to the players, so we can go in game and there you go. We'll wait for the players to join, and while it's happening, I'm gonna very quickly look to see if I can find when that last reverse sweep happened. Where is it? I know it was in a best of 5. I remember not having a single best of 7 reverse sweep. We only had one, I think, game that made 1 or 2 games go to Game 7 as well, so he didn't have a lot of things happen, but... Again, we are still searching. I may not be able to find it, who knows? That was a sweep, I remember that one. Here's another one. Where is it? Man, don't think I'll be able to find it, actually. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find this, but... that's sad, but, you know, it happens. I don't remember even when the last time we went to a game... Well, we went to Game 5 a couple times, but it's not... Game 5s don't happen often. Well, that one ended in a sweep. Well, this one. I think this one may have also ended in a sweep. Yeah. What about this one? And while we're looking, again, we're going to wait for the players to join the lobby. That one ended that one ended in a sweep. And, yeah, the reason I'm doing this is just because I'm a little bit... I actually really just need to know, okay? Where is it? Where is it? Right now I'm looking back at matches from, like, May. Not even joking. Use this one? I don't know. One did go to Game 5. But that isn't it either. Okay, now we're going into April. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to find this. My goodness, that's impressive. Don't believe we had a reverse sweep on this one. Where is it? I'm gonna find this, I really am. I'm committed to trying to find this. Don't think it was any of those matches. Maybe it was this one. You know what? Okay, here it is. I think I found it. The last time we had a reverse sweep was April 22nd, 2022. That's like that's like more than it's almost a 4-month difference. Wowee. And you know what? That's a long time. April 22nd, it was between Elon Car Subpars and Remix Gods, I believe. That was a long time ago. But it's, again, always great to see history being made once again on this channel. We don't have a lot of reverse sweeps here. To be fair, we haven't had any perfect sweeps yet, so we're still waiting on our first for those. So I can see if everybody's in. Hopefully we got the time all sorted up. So there goes, so here's Zero Gravity. Zero Gravity's in. Okay, we are. still falling behind. And hopefully they'll be joining any moment. It looks like they're in training, so. Oh, there's a message. There they are! Yeah, we're all in here. Man, it's sorry about the kind of lackadaisical thing. Again, I'm just kind of relaxed here because this is going to be a good chill match. And again, I got my food next to me. I'm ready for tonight. I'm also getting relaxed because we got one more match tonight, so I can't use all my energy on just one series, although I am going to make sure it's as exciting as possible. Zero Gravity going to be represented by Arado Labs and it's Samu. And You Don't Know Me, you're going to be represented by Weirdo12345000 and Red King J. The Tier 2 2v2 matchup, pitting both these teams against each other. Already starting off with some physicality, and welcome, You Don't Know Me fan, welcome Davey Noy. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully this match is exciting for you. And hopefully you did vote in the prediction poll that we had before this match. If not, no biggie, you'll be collecting points anyways during the match. And yes, my name is SportyFC. I am your caster tonight, and while I promise you, I don't usually act this tired. It's because this match had to be delayed about 30 minutes, so it's kind of relaxed. I do know Arado Labs and Samu pretty well, being part of the Zero Gravity organization. And having been on multiple of their teams, even winning my first championship on their 2 squad, the 2 squad that continues to this day. And my teammate throughout that 2 season was Arado Labs, so it's great to see him continuing that 2's legacy. That Zero Gravity got their first ever organization tournament win on, as they are currently putting pressure on You Don't Know Me, but no shots just yet from them. There's Arado Labs. Tap down in for Samu. Samu with the job. But Red King J will get that touch, that crucial touch, before he can even get a shot on target. Weirdo. Great touch off the ceiling. Looking for a second one. Can't get it. Red King J challenged. An overcommit here, but he won't be punished. Arado Labs was backwards to the play. He couldn't get the ball. He couldn't get himself turned around to find that net. And You Don't Know Me escaping bullets here. To be fair, it was a good risk for them to take, a very calculated risk. They didn't push up too far entirely. They got back on defense pretty quickly. What they really didn't expect was Arado Labs cheating up on that play. He did challenge pretty early in that offensive push, and he was just sitting there waiting for the pass down, but couldn't find that connect again. He was positioned in just not the right way at that touch. And here's Arado Labs, speaking of him, looking for plays on offense against Zero Gravity, trying to really utilize this corner to get their goals, and a bit fortunate here, 50-50 to open up game 1. And as I said, they are using that corner, and by corner I meant they were going to get some passes in field, and so far they've all been blocked, but a 50-50 will work too. A great start for Zero Gravity. 1-0 up in game number 1. And that will now make it to Samu, a faster kickoff, a better kickoff. And now he doubles their lead as Weirdo completely side onto that ball. Doesn't make contact. Again, we're going to see what both these teams have to offer. Red King mid, and Arado Lab's going to get that clear. That's a couple extra touches just for extra measure. Keep that one in his possession, in his sole possession. As Samu almost cuts himself, and Arado Labs almost shoots that in his own net. Zero Gravity now being the fortunate ones on defense, as Samu didn't put in a very easy challenge. That ball was initially behind him. He had to back up for that to get himself into the play, but when he backed up, that allowed You Don't Know Me to put up a lot of pressure, and Zero Gravity fortunate as well, since Arado Labs almost own goals to give You Don't Know Me their first goal of the series. Definitely not the way you want to have that first goal come through if you are on Zero Gravity. Want to make them earn it really fight for every single goal they get. And they're fighting right now. Samu once again, credit here in working for this goal. He gets the assist, but he also gets that demo, removes the last defender, and Rado Labs scores. Zero Gravity finding multiple goals now. They were a bit slow to start off this series, and they're in the Gaming League season, but now they seem to find themselves with the pressure. And I do remember talking with the Rado Labs a day or two ago on his confidence with his team, and oh, hold a minute, Red King J's gonna get a goal here. But as I was saying, Rado Labs I did talk with him a few days ago on his confidence with his team, as he does get removed by Samu. The wrong player to bump there. But as I was saying, again, he was talking about his confidence, and he mentioned how none of the 3 players listed on the roster have played 2s yet. This is their first experience as a 2v2 roster. Whereas you see a lot of teams on organizations start off with a couple scrims. That didn't happen for Zero Gravity. Zero Gravity organization instead, confident in their own abilities, decided not to go for any scrims. And again, their first experience as a 2v2 roster. It's going to be very telling for the rest of their season how they are able to work around each other. Rado Labs, definitely the more defensive of the two. You see him taking a much more passive position, as Samu instead, very mechanical, as he does play a lot more aggressive. But both these players definitely have the ability to go up and take risky 50-50s that they know they'll win. And like that one again, Rado Labs, another high 50-50 challenge. Not afraid to go for the ball and risk potentially losing it. There is some risk here, as they are now on defense, and they're only up by 2 goals with the final seconds of this game going by. As long as they hold on for a little bit longer, Zero Gravity is going to take a win here in Game 1. To start off this series 1-0. Weirdo. With a back roll, Rado Labs going to continue this one. Gets the clear away. That will end it. Zero Gravity is going to take Game 1. As hey chat, let's get you guys involved here. I'm going to run another poll because I don't believe anybody voted in the last one. Yeah. What I'm going to do is... Wait a second, chat. Do you guys actually want a poll? Do you want another poll? Do you want to just not do a poll? Just let me know if you want a poll to vote for. Who do you think will win? So far I'm not seeing anyone say yes to that, so I'm going to assume no. As we run into Game 2 here, they're going to let the players join up. Again, here, chat, here's a fun one. Guess what I have in front of me. If you guys can guess even one of the food or drinks I have in front of me, you guys will, well, you'll deserve my praise. I just want to see you guys... Yeah, I want to see you guys guess what you think I have. Oh, while that's happening, Red King J, a little fortunate here. Riff that shot. Bit of a weak one here. Goes behind Dorado and behind Samu. A complete whiff on the goal line. He's definitely not going to be happy with how that starts. Surprise, no. So I'll let you know, I have 2 foods, 2 drinks. And, we got him from like a gas station. I know it sounds weird, but there's a really good gas station in my area. Like a chain gas station in my area, known for having really good sandwiches. By the way, one of the foods actually is a sandwich, but you guys gotta guess which one. As a double tap from Weirdo, just misses the nets. Rado Labs on top of the ball here, flicks it away. And Red King J as well, touching the ball. And it goes to the sidewall here, and clears it long to Samu, but bumped out by Rado Labs. Zero Gravity now. From the time I played on this team, it was very emotional. I wonder if they've been able to fix that issue. We do know that once this team does get a goal, they seem to run away with it, but now a goal down. Need to find a way to get back in this game, and if they do get a win, they'll be getting themselves on the match point as early as possible. And Samu bumps out Red King. But Weirdo's there to get the clear, and Dorado Labs getting back a weak touch here. But it's over Weirdo. Red King J gets dunked out by Dorado Labs. Able to twist himself midair to get that touch. Samu down for Arato. Dorado Labs. Touch to the sidewalls, pinched away. And back to the orange half. Zero gravity. A lot less effective on offense this game than they were in game 1. Need to get some shots. Because if they don't get any shots on target, then they're not going to get any goals. I think what's been the problem is they're looking for that perfect opportunity. I think sometimes just throwing it in front of that net is going to be a better option for them. But so far, they're just trying to get like a good passing play, and really, seems like they aren't really convinced that they want to just take a shot on target. They're trying to play a little more passive, I think. A little more safe. But at this point, when you're a goal down, nothing's working on offense, you have to be a little bit more aggressive than usual. And they really are trying to get opportunities here, but been foiled. That last one stopped away by Red King. So gravity. I mean, that first goal was really quite unfortunate for them, but goal's a goal, and Hironomi is going to take every single goal they can get. This is looking like it might be a very close series. Samu's touch stopped away. Dorado Labs doesn't make contact here, and it's still going to be in that orange half. And now, having to use a lot of boost to go up for it. Red King J! Oh my! Talk about a way to double your lead. One touch to the back wall, and he corrects himself immediately to get that second. That's exactly how you do it, and that's exactly how you get this game going. It was looking a bit slow. It was looking like this game, it was starting to slow down to a halt, but Red King J immediately, well, not really immediately, but what a double tap, really. At this level, when the game slows down like this, you gotta get a goal to just get your team a little more fired up. Both teams just seem like they're a bit slower than usual. Dorado Labs, another missed opportunity here for Zero Gravity. Finally a shot, but that one off the net, off target. And again, the offense just isn't there from Zero Gravity as it was from game 1. Samu here's it long into the corner. Off the back wall, bumps out Red King J along the way there. And cleared to the corner by Weirdo. Weirdo taken away by Dorado Labs. Dorado Labs trying to beat out Red King J, can't do so. And now back to Weirdo. Oh, that one was on target. They'd get a third goal. But it was not to be. Still pushing, and Red King J doing the dirty work here. 3 goals on 3 shots. Absolutely spectacular what he's been able to do. And this game, fully in control by You Don't Know Me. And as long as they keep up this momentum, they're going to be tying the series up in game 2. We go to game 3, a crucial game. See who will get match points. It's Weirdo on the ball, looking down for Red King. Red King pulls away from that one, not wanting to risk any unnecessary pushes on offense, and a pretty smart play from him. They're up by 3 goals, no need to score another. And it will just let the time wind down to the final seconds, and we're in the final minute here. Samu looking just for 1 goal for Zero Gravity to get back into it. Must be a very emotional squad, as it just seems like once they get scored on, it's tough for them to really get that mentality back. Still hunting for a goal, and lucky for them, after game 2, they'll still have that up to a minute break in between the game to just reset that mentality. Because they're going to need it, as Weirdo will get a goal and increase their lead to 4. This game over for Zero Gravity. They're going to be looking to game 5 to get that match point. They definitely need to win this series, as well, for anybody here supporting You Don't Know Me, your team looking very strong in game 2, and as long as they continue that pace that they have into game 3, they definitely have what it takes to beat Zero Gravity. As this is the first time Zero Gravity has played in Tier 2 for a 2's team, and it looks like they're just getting beaten here. Red King J, he doesn't miss. 4 goals on 4 shots, keeping that 100% shooting accuracy. And a pass from Weirdo there too. Weirdo with 3 assists. He's got a playmaker award. Game 2. And his work, along with Red King J's, is gonna give You Don't Know Me a winning Game 2. The win that they definitely need. Now, Game 2 screeches to a halt. We have a Game 3 in front of us. We're guaranteed a Game 4. But the only way we'll get it is if both teams are able to take one more game from each other. And really, a Game 5, not unlikely here. As both teams have shown that they're very competent in being able to run with the momentum, but really, for both teams, it's going to be who scores first here. It's all what it's all about this series. In both the last 2 games, whoever scores first just takes absolute control to keep on scoring, and by the end of the game, there's absolutely no chance for the other team to come back. This one across the net, and Red King J will be cleared. Oh, and it's behind our Auto Labs. A goal here for You Don't Know Me. And that will start off Game 3 well for them. Zapata has a slight hesitation going back. You saw him question if he should turn around and challenge it, but you can't be hesitant in this game. You have to be committed. He should have committed to just going to his net. Now, You Don't Know Me taking a lead in Game 3, and they're looking like they're ready to get that second goal. There's no team who has lost this in a game has ever been able to score 2 goals against the other. Weirdo's clear. Auto Labs catches Red King J jumping. Now Samu. So watch out for the demo. His head gets his car flipped on its back. Play that I like to call tripping. Very commonly used in 1s. You don't see it as often in 2s, but a useful mechanic to just completely destroy someone's momentum. You have to do that for Sammy, though, preventing his offensive push. I think he wanted to get a dribble of Auto Labs. And Sammy, we're both on the back wall here. As Auto, with absolutely no boost, is going to have to leave to get some. And no, he doesn't. Doesn't get any. Sammy with a save. He had to make that one. Keep this game close. Auto Labs will get the clear. Sammy will continue it into the blue half and bumped away by Red King J, but was that the right opportunity? Yeah, Weirdo saves him and will give him a second goal. Well, that bump on the backfield almost cost them. Weirdo able to beat out Auto Labs. Auto Labs got greedy for that shot. And you never want to take a chance like that as second man in 2s. Auto Labs did, and he pays for it with a goal. This one pinched away. Red King J and Auto Labs challenging together. Now Weirdo out to the corner, out to Red King J. Looking for a second touch. Oh, and if he was able to put that one on the net. Just imagine how everybody would be reacting. Holy. Red King J, not a stranger to double taps. You've seen him score 1 this series in Game 2. He hasn't been able to score 1 since, but he doesn't really need to. If Weirdo keeps scoring, taking advantage of this 50-50 here, or more likely a whifty middle player wanted to touch it. And Weirdo get that goal, and Zero Gravity now on the hot seat. Now it's up to them if they can muster up some strength here to get themselves back in this game and back in this series, because so far they look lost on the field. Looks like all that momentum that they built for them in Game 1 has come crashing down. And for You Don't Know Me, they're very happy with how they're playing, because they're putting on a lot more pressure. They're just playing better, really. They're doing so well as they're 50-50ing Zero Gravity in smart ways, in ways to really pull out their defenders. And they're also stealing so much boost of Auto Labs. I can't remember the last time he ever had over 50 boost in his tank. Obviously, he just picks up that back boost there, but man, it's a back boost that he hasn't been able to grab for maybe 30 seconds to a minute. It's been a long time since he's gotten boost. Now Zero Gravity on offense here. Again, utilizing that corner, it's just not working for them. And again, maybe they just need to Get some pressure. Here, just get a shot on target because even a single goal for them would be enough to just shift this pressure in their favor. And oh, they almost get one there as Red King J almost has a costly challenge. A weirdo, the right place at the right time is able to get the save in for Zero Gravity. Nothing is working for them. It seems like whatever they do, you don't know me, able to have an answer. Samu, chip upfield, and that's gonna be a goal. Zero Gravity finally scores after a very long break. They got a goal at the end of game 1, but so far it's been almost 10 minutes have gone by with Zero Gravity not scoring. Finally they get one. And again, maybe this is what they need just to get their mentality out of that gutter. And get their spirits up a little higher. A little more confidence coming in to the end of game 3. Really, it's confidence that they'll need because now, if they lose game 3, they're going to need to win both games 4 and 5. Take the series. Weirdo. Goes it away, but not past Auto Labs. Auto Labs, and absolutely no power with that front bumper of his car. Doesn't use the corner of his car. You get more power that way. And his shot definitely proves it. As Weirdo went for a shot there, but didn't put it on the net. As Auto Labs here with the ball. Gonna 50-50 Red King. And that one pinched back to the net. Weirdo with the ball at his car. Looking for the clear out past Sam, who can't do so. And Auto Labs coming in with the shot. Red King J saves it, and here's a little more offense from Zero Gravity. But their shots are not connecting properly. And once again, their offense grinds to a halt. As you don't know me, boost starving, shooting, passing, scoring. They're doing it all, and they're doing it extremely well. They're not giving Zero Gravity an inch of space for free. Red King J will take this one, and he's going to let those seconds wind away with a solo play. And now it's all but confirmed. Zero Gravity is going to have to look to game 4 to get the wheels back on their truck. Or Fennec, or Octane, whatever it is. They have to come back. They'll have to be restarting in game 4 to really get themselves into the series. Because so far, they've looked a lot slower. They look like, as soon as You Don't Know Me knows what their game plan is, seems like they just know exactly what to do. And again, we have game 4 upon us. Chance for You Don't Know Me to win this series. As again, all of You Don't Know Me fans that are in the chat must be feeling very confident right now, but your team still has to win one more. As we go to Utopia Coliseum. You Don't Know Me, they want to settle it right here, right now. They have 5 minutes to prove that they really are truly the better team. Weirdo to the corner. Samu with the ball at his nose. Gonna look for this clear. Can't get so past Red King J. And Auto Labs now is gonna have to bail him out here. A little bit of time wasting from him. Can really do wonders. And even though he does miss the ball, it's enough time for Samu to get back with full boost. Gonna be very thankful for Auto Labs and his defensive maneuvers. To give him enough time to help out his team on defense. As that shot, what an angle from Weirdo. Doesn't even matter if Weirdo can find shots like that. Zero Gravity, they're going to be in a whirl of a situation, and unfortunately Samu a part of that one. But not a problem for Zero Gravity. They still have time to come back. And again, it's only a single goal. And while we haven't seen them come back yet, after going down first, they can definitely flip the script here. It's Weirdo up for the ball, looking for a solo play. He's hit it before! He's hit it again! Weirdo! Cross map! Oh, you wanted to... Oh, it's a high-flying play. High octane, high aerial, high confidence. And You Don't Know Me, Weirdo is doing it all on offense. Oh my, that's a stand-up play. And that deserves a full-on applause. What a shot. And the ability for him, he does it so quickly as well. So many players, when it comes to double taps, they take their time to measure up everything as perfectly as possible. But he goes out with a full head of steam. Doesn't hesitate for a single second. Knows exactly what he's doing. Knows exactly how he'll do it. Weirdo. Able to save his team, and once again, oh my goodness, put in some of the most difficult of scenarios. How does he get that clear? He had so little boost, and Labs had properly gotten that ball over his challenge, but Weirdo, oh my goodness, he's just doing it all here. And he's playing as if there's nothing to lose. And yet, it's only the first week of the Indie Gaming League. As time goes on, teams usually get better with their chemistry. So this is how Weirdo begins to play. I don't even want to think what's going to happen when we get to the playoffs. Granted that his team does make it. It'll be quite the spectacle. Battle Labs going to be backpassing to Samu, but Samu wasn't there, and now Weirdo up for a solo play, looking for what meant to be a second touch, but it hits the underside of his car. He doesn't make contact. Red King J sitting back on defense, and let Samu's shot go right on by. And Weirdo gets the clear again, beating out Rido Labs. Rido Labs getting a little bit greedy here for that challenge, and that's going to result in a goal the other way. So once again, Rido Labs caught pushing a little too far up as second man. And those and plays like those, you can't blame Rido Labs for getting a bit desperate. There's still 3 minutes remaining, just under. Get themselves back in the series. A must-win game, else they are threatened with a spaceman sweep, as it's known. They need to get goals, and they need to get them fast. Because so far, you don't know me, just playing overall better. Zero Gravity, again, this is their first time in Tier 2. A lot of times new teams do have new tier jitters, but Zero Gravity, it just looks like they're just playing second tier to these guys. As both Weirdo and Red King J are outplaying the orange side. Red King J out to the sidewall, and Samu's there to take away that challenge. Second touch is gonna keep it in the corner for Rido Labs. Rido Labs can challenge. It doesn't work in his favor, and now they have to go back to defense and back to the drawing board. What do you do? And well, sadly, there's not much you can do about that play. Weirdo gets another one. And this one, a great play from Red King J. Instead of going for the shot, goes for the high flick to get over Samu's challenge. And Rido Labs racing back to defense. He can't do anything to beat that shot. He just isn't in the right position to do so. And credit to what You Don't Know Me has done. They've played very well to get that goal. They've definitely deserved it. But Zero Gravity, another fortunate kickoff. Weirdo once again. That's the second time this series he's pulled a Ronicky. Lucky enough for him, it hasn't been an Ronicky type situation where that kickoff is incredibly important, but definitely mistakes like those can give hope back to Zero Gravity, but with how little time is left, Zero Gravity's going to need that little bit of hope to go a very long way. Red King J. In the corner, going to take that boost and get bumped as well. Not able to recover immediately, and going to remove Samu from the field. Get rid of his challenge, and Rido Labs here hitting it back. Maybe not the right play because Red King J is right there to get it. This is a tough end of the series for Zero Gravity. There's Samu with the ball. Rido Labs chasing for demos, and Samu's shot not even close to the nets. Red King J didn't even have to jump for it. And for Zero Gravity, this is a disappointing end to their series. They were looking so confident in Game 1. They were able to get goals, even though they may have not looked the prettiest. They got them in a fair and square way, but ever since then, their offense has been completely demobilized. Once again, they're still fighting, and Red King J again. Even when you think that there's no way they can save it, You Don't Know Me pulls out some incredible play on defense. Samu, the ball, trying to go under Weirdo, couldn't do it. Now Rido Labs' shot under Red King J, and they'll get their second goal here, courtesy of Rido Labs. And Samu, the great solo player here to force out a 50-50 that benefits Rido Labs, and that demo play forces Red King J to jump for it. And Arado Labs scores by shooting the ball under his challenge. Another great kickoff for Zero Gravity. Do they come back in this one? Off the crossbar, Arado Labs in! And again, Weirdo with the save. Even though he isn't given credit, may have just saved this series for them. As Weirdo able to prevent a third goal from throwing in. Zero Gravity just have to sit and watch as this series goes down to the last second. And that is a Spaceman sweep completed. You Don't Know Me will take the win. A win for them here in Spaceman sweep. They started off losing to Zero Gravity, but they got themselves back in. While it's happening, we're gonna hopefully chat. Hopefully that was a exciting match for all of you, as I've been saving my energy because we still have one more match ahead of us. That last match gonna be a special one. Golden Hour Esports is back to the broadcast. They'll be playing against Dare Clan in a Tier 1 3v3 that is sure to turn some heads. As hopefully again everybody, your night's been going well. Again, a great win here for You Don't Know Me. We're going to be very happy with that result. I'm sure anybody would be if you can get a win in that confident of a fashion. As soon as Zero Gravity couldn't pick get their feet off the ground, You Don't Know Me just took control. Anyways, Weirdo coming in with the 5 points. We are the clock. Thank you for support, Weirdo. Thank you for spending your money wisely or something. I don't know. You're making me cluck, so whatever it is, man. Again, thank you and congratulations on your win, Weirdo. Hopefully you have an amazing night. As we still have one more match to go. It's Golden Hour Esports versus Dare Clan, as stated before, and we'll see you guys at 10:30 Eastern, or actually 10:20 for the pre-show. Thank you, Soul Taking Sloth, for the follow. Welcome to the Sportia stream. Make yourself at home and make yourself comfortable. We have one more match tonight, and we will start the pre-show in about 15 minutes. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Hey, we're all good here, aren't we? And hopefully anybody... Oh, we got so many people following. Gold Dude MK and Sleazium. Thank you so much for the follow, both of you. Welcome to the Sporty Stream. How is everybody doing? Now the Sporty Stream now partnered with Golden Hour Esports. It is official. We'll be joining Golden Hour Esports as their next partnered caster for future events. It is a great accomplishment as well. I'm happy to be joining. That makes 2 org announcements today, so very rarely ever have that many announcements. It's been a while since I joined. Last organization I joined was Blindfire on June 14th, so it's great to see. Great to be a part of so many amazing groups of people. I'm really happy to join. With that said, work is not done just yet. We still have 1 more match to go. Oh, someone just... Oh, that's my grandmother just texting me. Again, we have a couple matches ahead of us, and before we do that, let's take a look at the schedule and see what's happened. First match, fortnitePlayers versus Commitment Issues. Was a reverse sweep. fortnitePlayers took the first 2 games, but Commitment Issues roared on back with 3 straight of their own to take the series, and then we just saw You Don't Know Me Spaceman sweep. They gave up game 1 to Zero Gravity, but then took 3 in return. But then took 3 in return, 1-3 in return. And they took that series. And now we got 1 more match, a Tier 1 3v3, Golden Hour Esports versus Dare Clan. And hopefully a lot of you Golden Hour Esports fans are here tonight. Match will start in about 5 minutes. You don't want to be late for it. Again, we'll be letting a couple more of the Golden Hour Esports fans join the lobby. As a fun thing I can say about both these orgs is they're both new. They're both newer organizations. Dare Clan, literally a very new org, has made very recently. This is their first exposure for both these orgs to the Indy Gaming League. For these respective rosters, I should say, and their top tier teams, Golden Hour Esports, led by Chalona tonight instead of Avcro as usual. So, Chalona, I did talk to them earlier. Again, the leader of this Golden Hour Esports organization, and we wish him the best of luck. But then the same on the other side goes to Cheems and Dare Clan. Again, new experience for everybody playing tonight. There's a lot of rookies, so it's going to be a whole new atmosphere for them. Although I did talk with Golden Hour Esports before this match, and apparently a lot of those players are collegiate. So that is a lot of experience. That's a very good competitive atmosphere to be in. Set yourself up for the Indie Gaming League. As again, hopefully we got a couple people coming in. Hello, Gold Dude. Yeah, whoop whoop is right. We got a good match on our hand. As hello, Sam Waffle. Welcome back to the stream. It's nice to see you again. Finally, now I can break the news to everyone. I am partnered with Golden Hour Esports for their future Rocket League events. If you haven't taken a look at my Twitter post, how dare you? You should be sending me a follow there. Of course, we have a best of 5 ahead of us to see who's going to start off their season better. Golden Hour Esports, it's their first time now. It's their first time now with me being partnered with them, and it's a great opportunity. I want to thank everybody on Golden Hour Esports for the support that you guys have been sending me for this time, and I'm very happy to be a part of the experience, part of the Golden team. I say we got some more people coming in. Hello. Oh, thank you for the raid. Sam Waffle coming in with the raid of 15. Let's go. Raid. Everybody coming in here for Golden Hour Esports. Again, thank you, Sam Waffle, for the raid of 15. Hopefully your stream was amazing. Because again, hopefully it was a great stream for all of you, as information coming out to everyone. And we're getting a couple follows here. Hello. Thank you, Not Boss Baby 5546. For the follow. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. As oh my goodness, there's so many people joining in. No, I'm not going to twerk for the raid, Sam Waffle. That's a terrible idea. Again, everybody from Golden Hour Esports, thank you for joining in. Before we start, there are a few rules that you guys should know. Again, there's all my socials down below. You guys can follow, send messages and stuff. And hello, Seep RO coming in with the 5 points for the clock. Chat twerk? Oh, if chat wants to do that, that's their thing. I don't care. They're not hiding behind the screen. Sorry, they're hiding behind the screen. They don't need. I don't see them. So We're getting the info out. As everybody joining in, gonna get that prediction going on right now. Golden Hour Esports coming in. We used to work for bits. That is true, but I'm not doing that today. Not yet. Hello, Pink Roses. Welcome back. This time you're gonna be watching. As we got so many people coming in, so many follows. Blazing Flame. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the sportiest stream as we already got our prediction underway. Use your sporty points to think who do you think will win. As another follow coming in from Rip James of Dare Clan. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the sportiest stream. Make yourself at home, and you got a tough match ahead of you here because I got like the whole Golden Hour organization had a raid here for this one. By the way, how was the stream? Sam Waffle, how was the stream actually for you? What were you actually streaming, man? I didn't know what you were streaming. Hopefully it was something fun and interesting. Oh, another one. Follow from K Lacurzi, sorry. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sporty Stream. You're streaming hoops. Was he streaming hoops? Oh, that's cool. Boss boy, not boss baby. Nice. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, boss boy. All these follows are coming in way too quickly. I can't read them all fast enough. Played some Rocket League. Ah, nice. Nice. Oh, and here comes the bits. Jalapeno, thank you for the 100 bits. You guys totally don't have to donate towards me, but it's all, but trust me, everything you guys donate will be going right back. And man, so many points put in. 3,476, do I see? And the prediction is not even over. Bits for twerk. I'm not, I'm not gonna twerk, but I'll do a quick dance, okay? I'll do what dance should I do? Like Gangnam Style? Should I Gangnam Style or something? I'm not gonna twerk for bits, but I will Gangnam Style, okay? Is that fun for you guys? Okay, let's get to the match. If we keep talking, we're gonna be late. Everybody going after the guy who voted for the other team. As, yeah, one person voted for Dare Clan, 7 for Golden Hour. It's 100 to 0, basically. As we are hearing from teams, they have a player in the bathroom, so we're going to be a little bit late, but again, we got Sam Waffle leading the charge with 960 points, and Holmes with 806, and Sleaze with over 500. And that's a combination of 3,476 points in favor of Golden Hour from those 7, and not Boss Boy with the 10 points on the other side. As we have another follow coming in here. Jalapeno, thank you for the follow, and Sam Waffle didn't thank you enough here. Thank you for the 100 bits. Again, you guys do not have to donate, but love it. So again, thank you guys so much for supporting this stream. No, you don't have to. You could what? To vote for the outsider prediction won't actually start. That's not how it works, Golduck. I mean, yeah, that is true. He gets a huge payout if the upset occurs. He'll have his points doubled. He'll get a ton of points. But again, everybody get hype here, Golden Hour, and we are still waiting for everybody to join the lobby. Everybody should be in, but just waiting for confirmation from Cheems of Dare Clan that everybody is in and ready. Because again, he did say one of us had to leave. So, oh, there he is. There's Cheems. But again, everybody get hype, get loud, and I'll be reacting to as many as you as I can. This is Tier 1 Rocket League. This is the best you can get in the Indy Gaming League, and for both teams, they're new to this league, but they're ready for as much as they want. Oh, hashtag private match. No, you have to pay for it with points, my friend. Sorry, Malayodus. You have to get credits to pay for matches and stuff, but if you guys want to do a private match afterwards, I am totally down for doing that. As Offco, how many demos is this? Oh my goodness, it's a full mob here from Golden Hour Esports. As they just removed like 4 or 5 players in a span of about 10 seconds. And yeah, again, I'm going to trust you guys in chat that you're all the good people from Golden Hour, that you guys are going to be respectful and kind and not toxic. Wait. As Jalapeno now putting in the 5 points for the clock. Yes, thank you for the clock. Clock. Back. As, again, your support always matters, everybody. Make sure to show your support for your favorite org by spamming it down below. As, again, the demo is still coming out from Afro. He's just removing players left and right here. Oh, and Debo gets one on his own. This match is brutal. But no goals yet. No one here to change the tide as Melidus and Sep coming in with the cluck for both of you. As another cluck coming in. Cluck for us. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, right? I'm clucking for all of you guys. As, what a match indeed, as Golden Hour Esports coming out in full force again. I want to thank Sam Waffle for the raid of 15. Now Rhino Labs coming in with the 5-point cluck. Well, we did just see Rhino Labs lose last match, so hopefully you've been able to recover, man. It is an unfortunate loss, as here comes a goal for Dare Clan. Sparta will score first. Separel and Pink Roses coming in with their own clucks. And a cluck for both of you. As Jalapeno, another one with another 5-point cluck. I might have to remove this soon enough. You guys are just spamming it. As a goal for Sparta. He's going to get the... He's going to put Dare Clan up in the lead. Golden Hour Esports. No, not even. Golden Hour Esports now needs to find a way back. And Nevada Labs, another couple clucks here coming in from him. He's got 3 so far. And I'm going to have to remove the cluck because you guys are now abusing it. Got in. You know what? I'm gonna let you spam it, man. That's your problem. And now Sam Waffle is putting in 5 points for a clock, and Debo's gonna get a goal here. Dare Clan now up by 2, and we've only been about 2 minutes of gameplay so far. As Auto Labs now, so many clocks coming in. Yeah, Seep. No, it's okay, Seep. I don't mind. I am losing concentration because you guys are so supportive. Remember, follow me on Twitter at SportyFCRL to watch out for more matches. I'm sure this will not be the last time I'll be casting Golden Hour Esports. Hopefully we'll be seeing them in the upcoming weeks. As again, guys, if you guys want it a lot, we might have a couple votes after this whole match to see what we'll do and what we'll do afterwards at the end of the stream. But this is the final match tonight. A best of 5 to see who will want it more. Who's going to start off their season on top. And so far, Dare Clan is winning it. As this one at Shalona, just not the touch he wants there. Trying to hit it behind his back. And it's just not in favor. And now, Golden Hour Esports fans, a tough start for your organization. Here comes James, it's dunked away by Avcro. Spider all the way back, and Shalona, a complete whiff here, and another goal for Dare Clan. And they're off to a running start. And a Chalona here is going to want to skip that replay. But sadly, that doesn't happen in the Indy Gaming League. As Separel, another cluck coming from him. And now Golden Hour down by 5. Another goal. And that lead only increasing. Shots here. Here, very unfavorable, as Golden Hour only with 2, and their opponents here now with already with 10, and oh, the timer's gone. That's not what I was intending to do. And this game looking like the competition in game 1 is already over, as a lot of you are saying, but doesn't mean the series is over. And Golden Hour Esports still searching for their first goal this series. But instead, just more goals piled on here. Avco clears, Cheem's in the way. It's not going to let him get past that midfield. And it's very difficult for them here for Golden Hour. It's a difficult task, but they need to regain composure. It's off to a bad start. Really, they should be thinking about what they should do for Game 2, because Game 1, there's no way I see them getting a 5-goal comeback in a minute. Absolutely no way that happens, but Game 2, it's going to be set to 0-0 at the beginning. And Dare Clan, well, they're going to be looking to keep on this momentum. Shalona, mid. Afro doesn't go for it. Didn't have enough boost, didn't have enough in the tank to go for it. He was stuck in an awkward situation. Chalona now clears it along, and James, another stop in the midfield. And another play that just, that won't materialize into offense here for Golden Hour. They're looking for their golden moment to just get themselves started in this series. Cheers. Infield for Debo. Stopped away by the monster off the ceiling. A block that you don't see a lot in freeze, but is very useful. It's one that you can catch up a lot of solo plays from. But no matter how many blocks you make, the scoreline is going to stay the same. Golden Hour Esports going to have to look to Game 2 to really get their start in this series. Dare Clan wins Game 1 in a 5-0 bashing. And for the team I just partnered with, a tough start, a hard pill to swallow in Game 1. Dare Clan, absolutely no issue, as there are some ping issues here from Golden Hour. Hopefully they're not having any real issues, but Game 1 will go to Dare Clan. Dare Clan, I need to prove that this is not a fluke in Game 2, that they are the better team, and Game 2, oh, I haven't actually, oh, match is starting. Well, it's going to be on Manfield again. I had to bring it to the Aquadome, but it's not a big deal. We're just going to have Game 2 here. We'll go Game 3 on DFA Stadium. I meant to do my map rotation, but I forgot about it. Like an idiot. Oh, wait, I am. Anyone there clamoring for Golden Hour Esports to get a good start? Well, this kickoff's a good start for them. Afro down for Chola. Oh, and Chalona will score. Golden Hour Esports, exactly how they drew up on the kickoff. Sloth with the kickoff. Afro the tap down to Chalona. And that touch, although light, will give them the first goal in Game 2, a goal that they needed. Everybody having at least some part with that goal, even if they aren't really given any credit for it. Everybody had to get involved, and now Dare Clan trying to find his way back in Game 2. If they can score 5 times last game, who says they can't do it again? They just need to get that first goal. And Afro with the clear. Down over to Debo. Not to be mistaken with the famous RCS pro Devo, known as the Double Tap King. Debo, the player for Dare Clan, rallying his team to a good start after a Game 1 victory, but now they need a goal in Game 2. And they're almost there to get it! Shot! Saved! Oh my, I think that was a player from Dare Clan to get that save. No one in Golden Hour Esports was there to make it. They got completely outpaced. But they get a fortunate touch where one of the Dare Clan players forgets to get out of the way of the net. And so fortunate is Golden Hour, and that lead still theirs after a close call with death. Down for Chalona. It mid for Afro, but Afro didn't want to go for it. Debo's shot. Debo will score. And a misjudged attack here, as Afro thought this one would have a much lower bounce. Instead, the pass was not to his liking, and Debo, he'll take advantage. Is this GC? Yes, this is GC. This is Tier 1. This is GC 2 and above. And for anyone there saying it isn't GC, it is definitely GC. This looks very much like a GC match. I've seen Tier 1 a lot on this stream, and I can tell you, this is very predictable for a Tier 1 match. So no, this is definitely Tier 1, and I've seen gameplay like this before. Debo, a pinch? Try to get that pinch out of the orange half. Instead, actually accidentally censors it for Golden Hour Esports. Down for Chalona, and they do score again. And Afro here starts the offense off as well here. A solo play to the back wall, getting a touch that has the ball go down. And now another goal here will give Golden Arrow Esports the lead once again. Go to the back wall. Cheems with the catch here. Cheems, what can he do with it? Pops it over Chalona. And now, their clan marching upfield, looking for more offense, and they will get it. Sparta with the goal. He scored first last game, I believe. But now, Golden Arrow Esports, the problem with them is they can take a lead, but they can't ever keep it. And Golden Arrow Esports once again, the defense not up to shape. They're just getting outpaced here by Dare Clan. Dare Clan is playing a lot better. They're keeping the ball, and they're using it in more creative and useful ways than what Golden Arrow Esports has to offer. This one in the corner. Sparta flicks mid, and that's another open net. And every single goal from Dare Clan seems to be the exact same thing. A bit of offense, and they pull out 2 players. And then that third one has to challenge in the corner. Dare Clan's getting so many open nets from these infield passes. And again for Golden Arrow Esports. Not in the right order, and that goal caught me mid-comment. Chalona with one of the most avoidable own goals I've ever seen someone commit. I have a lot of questions for that play, and I'm sure none of them are going to be very good. As Chalona here, all he can do is just laugh that off and score right back as he does. A third goal, putting the offense on his back. 3 goals on 4 shots, and he completely makes up for the mistake he made earlier. You can forget about everything that happened before. We're back to a 1-goal difference with just over 100 seconds remaining. But it has to be someone else on Golden Arrow Esports to step up. Chalona's gotten all 3 goals. Who else on Golden Arrow is going to be the one to help him out on offense? Because we haven't seen enough from them. Seems like Chalona's been doing most of the work here. Will it be Avcro? Will it be Slafo? Who can get that next goal? Does the team once again find themselves in a very difficult situation? Slafo, you can see, only 88 points to his name. A game that he is finding very hard to play in. Avcro getting 363 points, but a lot of those are from those 2 assists that he has. But again, where's the shots here? Golden Arrow Esports, they need to get some shots on target soon, and it can't be all coming from Chalona. Because Rocket League is always a team game. And that team needs to be working like a well-oiled machine if they're going to get those wins. Avcro taking it downfield, looking for another option here. And Sparta will clear it. And get a shot on net. Slavo can't make it. Avcro will save it. Keeping this game within reach. Another one off the back wall. Cheems up for it. He's going to hit it to the side. And Dylan, 50. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. Make yourself comfortable. Again, Golden Arrow Esports getting frustrated here at the end of Game 2. What are they going to do to get back? And that one's going to drop. There's no way they're going to keep this one up. Dare Clan now up 2-0. This has been the closest game so far, but we've only seen 2 games. Golden Arrow Esports very close to getting swept out of their week 1 match. I think for them, they're going to need to use this whole minute to reset that mentality, to get their heads in that game, because it just isn't there for them. But it seems like they don't want to. They want to go back into the game, into the mix. The real big question I'm going to have is, who's going to step up? We saw Chalona do it last game. We saw Avcro get involved. But who's going to step up? This whole team needs to work together. And they're going to need to figure out what the game plan is soon, because Now they need to reverse sweep Dare Clan. And, I mean, all of you Golden Hour Esports supporters gotta be hoping for those reverse sweeps because your team desperately needs to get their feet on track. But that will all start from one goal here. As momentarily we saw both teams on the opposite sides of the field that they should have been on. And this shot off the crossbar. Avgro scores! And there's the goal to start this game off. Chalona with the pass. And he's involved in almost every single goal. And Avgro to follow through. Well, we didn't mention him a lot last game. He had 2 assists. And Avgro and Chalona getting involved here early. They weren't, but they got the early goal last game too. Now they need to get some insurance. They really put themselves at ease. Chalona to the back wall. Debo, what a great touch from him. Hard touch, hard clear. Maybe it's from the Dominus. One of the few advantages of being a Dominus player is those touch. Whenever you get them, they can go very, very far and be very, very powerful. But that obviously does have its own setbacks with the control and dribbling. It's very tough to dribble in a Dominus. Now the question is, do Golden Hour Esports hold this lead? Do they keep on trying to score? Do they think that, or does their best plan of attack turtle up? Well, they're going to need to think about that soon because Cheems is going to tie this game up at 1. And I do feel bad for all you Golden Hour Esports fans. You come in to a stream where your team finally gets to start the play and it just looks like they're stuck in a ditch here. And it looks like they're just getting outplayed by this Dare Clan roster. But lucky enough for your team, there's still hope for them. They're not out of this series. And that one's gonna be a clear goal. Sparta, the ones across the board. Gonna get this dunk on Avgo. Avgo going for a challenge he should not go for there. Challenge in the corner almost always will result in a loss, and you can't blame Slafo for his positioning there. A poor challenge from Avgo in the corner. It's gonna gift Dare Clan a second goal here and a lead. This one mid. Cheems with the touch. To the nets. Sparta for it. And had Sparta made contact, that would have been a goal. We saw a Golden Hour Esports defender backflip in front of the nets. But again, this pressure, unrelenting. They're holding him in a vice grip here. And Golden Hour Esports, absolutely no response from them. It almost looks like they've given up on defense. And for them, that mentality of theirs must be gone. But if you're a Dare Clan supporter, well, you couldn't have asked for a better start. Your team is looking on fire. And everybody's getting involved. Everybody's doing their part. No one seems to be slacking on the side of Dare Clan. Speak Roses, you're losing $50. Oh, did you bet for them? Oh no. Oh no, man, I feel bad for you. I really do, but while that's happening, Chalona, once again, getting involved in the offense. It's Avgo and Chalona doing the work on offense. Again, the question still is, where is Slotho going to slot into this team? But yeah, well, you guys can bet points on my channel. Betting's okay on my channel, as long as it's 40 points. But whatever betting you guys do outside the channel, that's whatever you guys do. Now, Golden Hour, once again, they cannot allow another goal to go in, but another one does. Debo trying to force Golden Hour Esports to bite the dust. And really, they are getting outplayed on defense. It just seems like whenever Dare Clan moves up to their offensive half, Golden Hour just cannot respond to their aggression, to their speed, to their confidence, to their tenacity on offense, to just keep on doing what they know works. And while Golden Hour Esports is getting chances on offense, and they are converting on a surprising number of them, it's that defense that that's going to be asking questions. Salona. Oh, and a missed shot, but Debo, he went up for it. He gets the dunk play on Slafo. Had to correct himself mid-air because I'm sure everybody in the lobby thought that was going to be a shot from Salona. Slafo. Again, look at the points from Slafo. 66 points. He's getting absolutely shut out this game. And a really disappointing result from everybody on Golden Hour. A disappointing result for the organization. Not how they want to start their Indie Gaming League circuit. And they're going to need to... And if they want to have it turn out to be a little bit more positive, they're going to need to score fast. A minute remaining. And if Dare Clan holds, which they are definitely known to do, then they're going to find themselves sweeping Golden Hour Esports in week 1. But for any of you on Golden Hour, if this game does end out to be a sweep, I'm gonna put a poll in as soon as this game is over for what we should do after it. So make sure you guys put down in the comments what you want to see after this match, if you want to see anything. While that happens, Devo's gonna get his 3rd goal this game, being a hat trick. Slafo was bumped out by Sparta, and Golden Hour Esports a lot of trust on Slafo to get that clear. When he was bumped out, there was no one there to save his butt. Evo, the sidewall, going in field, and Chalona out to the corner, and Avco, I miss on the back wall. And really, Golden Hour Esports, a tough game for them. As La Chupacabra, thank you for the follow, welcome to the sporty stream. Good games all around, and even though Golden Hour Esports, they look like they're completely outplayed, every single one of them played very well, but ultimately Dare Clan, the much more well-fitted roster, the much more oiled machine, and the much better team as well coming out today. They will win this. They win the series in a sweep, and really a tough game for Golden Hour Esports. All of them looked like they were just held to a grip by Dare Clan. And you can't help but feel a bit bad for them. Dare Clan definitely a deserved win for them. They are able to convert more on offense. As don't leave just yet. We will have an interview with the winning team. And while that's happening, I want you and you down there for Golden Hour Esports to tell me what you guys want to do afterwards. If you guys want to do anything afterwards on my stream. Which stream are you going to? I don't know. I'll probably go to another Indie Gaming League stream. I'll have to take a look at the Indie Gaming League streams that are currently live, but... For Golden Goal, you should do, like, private matches. If you guys want me to, like, host, like, a private match, I can do that. But, you guys have to all agree on it. And I see a lot of support for it. As we do have Jonas and Mike's No Pro going live going to get some matches at 11, so... Might move over to Dronas. Well, but before we do that, let's get the players of Dare Clan in a voice call for a short post-game interview. Again, not Boss Boy. Such a ballsy prediction from you, man, but it was the right one, and you get so many points for it. Hey, and congratulations on the prediction. Nobody agrees with you, but you ended up being right. Okay, the silence is done now. Thank you for the clock seep and GG's Barcelona. A tough match for you guys. Honestly, you guys didn't even look bad. You just look like you're outplayed by Dare. Dare seems to be the more well-built roster here. Again, knowing you guys, I'm sure you guys will be able to rebound for week 2. Although I was being a bit critical of you guys. To be fair, that's just a tough loss for any team, really. One of those ones where it's just tough no matter which way you look at it. And while I was being very, very critical, I still have a ton of hope for a goal now. I think you guys can rebound very easily. But again, you guys don't mind that, right? You guys on chat don't mind the critical, right? You don't mind being critical to people. As well, you guys can respond to that in chat. But welcome, everybody with the same profile picture from Dare Clan. How are you guys doing? You're like Siamese twins. It's like a hive mind. They all talk at the same time too, don't they? Well, of course. Well, again, a great win for you, and you guys looked very good. Take me through the whole match. Debo, what was it like? I mean, you guys, the Golden Eye Esports didn't go down with a fight. While you guys did have most of the control. Take me through how you guys were able to keep your offense and your spirits high throughout the entire series. Well, I mean, everybody did their role, and I guess we could talk to the captain about that. James, take me through kind of the roles that everybody has on your team, because there definitely are roles on every single team, but some teams there's different roles. Some teams have super high aggressive players more than others, and some teams have this like mechanical genius that they rely on for goals. But take me through what are the roles on your team? So I guess the best way to say the roles on the team are is it's basically like an amoeba. It doesn't have a shape. Or a liquid would probably be a better one, but of course, you know, taking it through that way. And then Sparts, I know we haven't actually asked you a question yet, but you scored so many of the crucial goals for them. But it wasn't just that, but you guys also had to play some strong defense. What makes your offense so significant? What makes it your offense so good that even when your defense does get scored on, you guys just continue to score back almost instantaneously?
Really showed, especially in the corners. I think you saw in game two. Game two is our more rough game that we were able to actually beat them in the corners and then get a ball out quickly for a teammate. And some of that comes down to communication, and some of it comes down to just pure play style and experience.
Well, I will. Well, again, a great answer, but I will say I accidentally muted you guys on stream, so sorry about that. You guys both want to just go through very quickly what you guys said. We'll start with Cheems on the first question. You said very simply, like, take us through what you said, just like a few seconds. What you guys said.
Oh, just about the team roles. I mean, we just all kind of have our pop off days, and we rotate around that.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure Debo, you kind of agreed with him in the same kind of idea, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, see? So again, the team just work again, you guys work like a well-oiled machine. Everything, every part in its place, every place doing its job to perfection. Well, again, guys, congratulations on your win. But before you do go, I want to hear from you guys. What are your plans for the future? You did win week 1 of sweep. Do you continue to have, what do you guys have in mind to continue this plan of success? And we'll ask all of you. We can start with Debo. Why not?
Take this victory with a grain of salt. Watch replays, see how we can improve, and take it into next week.
Of course, and then we can also ask Sparta. What do you guys have as a plan for, I guess, the future to continue your winning streak?
Yeah, I mean, we just need to keep grinding, keep putting in the hours, and it'll pay off. We've been putting in a lot of work leading up to the season, so hopefully we'll be able to go undefeated. That's kind of the plan.
Yeah, and then lastly, obviously, Cheems, you are the captain. You'd probably have the best knowledge on what you guys are gonna do, and I mean, obviously, you guys are all gonna work together What are your plans for the future to keep on smacking people?
Obviously, just playing the game. We're playing a lot of weeklies just to get the team cam down. We're a pretty new-ish team, so we're still trying to get each other's play styles down, I should say. But yeah, from IGL, after that we go top 16 RLCS, then we go top 2, and then we win the world championship.
I like that.
Well, I think you guys have a bit of a way to go for that, but you can never dream too much, can't you? Well, thank you guys so much for joining the interview. But before you go, I find we have a tradition on this channel that anybody who does come for the interview, and it turns out it's all 3 of you this time, we'll be able to have shout outs. So we're gonna start with we'll start with Debo. Is there anyone or anything you'd like to shout out for bringing you this far?
Shout out Cheems.
Shout out, what is Chiefs?
Shout out Cheems.
Hey, what about Sparta? Does Sparta not deserve a shout out?
No, I don't. It's fine.
Okay, well, Sparta, now it's your time to shout out. Maybe as payback, you won't be shouting out Debo. Who knows?
Yeah, shout out to my mom and dad for raising me, and shout out to my boys Debo and Cheems, and shout out to Sporty FC for covering the game.
This is the first time someone has ever said my name is like in the third person instead of just saying you. So I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to be like formal or nice, or if that's like. But you know what? Thank you very much. And last, I appreciate you guys getting me to cast your matches. And last but not least, Cheems, the captain. We cannot forget about you. The amount of work you do for this team is insurmountable. Is there anyone or anything you'd like to shout out before we have to leave for tonight?
Shout out my sister for watching the whole match. I guarantee she's watching right now.
Oh.
And shout out the boys. That was fun. Debo and Sparta. Also, shout out my Twitter, Cheems.rl. Sorry for the plug.
No, it's not. No, I don't feel sorry. Of course, plug it in.
Shout out my girlfriend as well. I feel the need to do that.
You forgot to shout out your girlfriend? Oh my! I think you're gonna be sleeping on the couch tonight for forgetting about that.
Oh yeah, that's.
You can't forget about the most important person in your life.
Yeah, shout out Dare Clan. They're on top, baby.
They're on top.
They're on top,
Yeah.
yes sir.
Hey, well, again, congratulations on your win, and hopefully we'll see you on stream in the future, continuing your success. Have an amazing night, everybody.
And you as
Great,
well.
thanks so
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, of course. That was Derglan on the call, and you know what? Since I haven't seen a lot of support, I'm gonna ask this one more time to all of you still here. Do you want me to do like a private server, like a single like 3v3 match with like some of you guys watching? You guys can say no. I'm not hurt if you guys say no. Just let me know. And if not, we can throw the stream to a different caster. We'll probably do Mike's No Pro, actually. Thinking about it. Because we haven't ever gone to him yet. I would join, okay? That's one person. But I don't know if there's anybody else, Seep. Seems not. Well, we're gonna go. Let's go raid Mike's No Pro. A famous IGL caster. Currently, he's going to be casting Mad Sauce versus Blindfire Genesis. Let's go and show him some support, everybody. As the raid, we're getting ready. In a few seconds, we'll be joining him, and the stream will end. Thank you guys so much for joining the Sporty stream. I might be out for I'm going to be out for a 2-week hiatus, but as soon as I'm back, we'll be doing more of the same. Hopefully, you guys have an amazing evening. I'll see you guys next time.